All right, guys, we are back with the Edison format 64-man Steam Deck tournament hosted by my sponsor, Epic Cards and Games. This tournament was 6 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 8. We have Edwin on the left playing Nitro Vayu versus Julio on the right playing... What's Julio playing? Regular Vayu. Now, Edwin went X1 in Swiss while Julio was the only X2 that got in. He snuck into top 8 and made it all the way to the finals. Now, Edwin has become a regular on the channel since the start of this year. Well, Julio played a lot at the beginning of the year, but I think his work schedule changed, so we haven't seen him at Epic as much. Yeah, we barely see him at Epic in these days, but he did manage to get 2 wins on the channel, while Edwin has 3. So we'll see who will win the largest Edison local we've ever had at Epic. All right, so Julio starts off by summoning Armageddon Knight, sending Plague. Now, as far as who am I going to root for in this match, I'm going to root for Edwin because I always feel better when I lose in a tournament if the guy that beats me ends up winning the whole thing, because it just makes me feel better. It's like, okay, at least I lost to the guy who won the whole thing, because Edwin actually knocked me out round 5. We went to game 3. He beat me with brain control, which, now that I look at it, actually, the list that Top Chicago weren't using brain control. I guess Edwin decided to put it in. I don't think it's a bad card in his deck, though. Okay, so he goes Upstart into Greffer, Vayu, Arm, and Sirocco. So it looks like he's going to try to attack the Arma. Julio's waiting for him to attack the Arma, looks like. Alright, so he runs over the Arma for 300. Now, I don't know who beat Julio in the Swiss round. Now, Edwin sets to end phase. He's going to MST the Yada. So this is the matchup that I'm curious about. Nitro Vayu versus regular Vayu. Which deck is better? And I'm not sure. I think they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Alright, so Julio starts out by normal summoning Sirocco. Attack Greffer. Did he set double Yada? I mean, Edwin set double... I'll tell a story what happened when Edwin and I played. So I set double Yada turn 1. And then he sets 2 back row. And then I go... I heavy him. And he goes chain Yada, and I chain my Yada. This is ridiculous. Anyway, here comes Arm Wing from Edwin. He's going to try to run over Sirocco. I'm a little sick, guys, so if my voice sounds different, I've been sick the past couple of days. Okay, so now Edwin normal summons Plague, Synchro for Stardust. And okay, at least it's not an alt art, Stardust. I think one of the... Yeah, he has Heavy Storm in his hand that he can't use because of the Stardust. What else does he have in his hand? Okay, here comes the Dark Armed. Hey, a lot of the times, they're just setting more Viatas and stuff back there. So, yeah, attack him. Oh, but he had the Mirror Force. Unfortunate. So he missed the Mirror Force with the MST. I've said this in the past. Sometimes the Yu-Gi-Oh! Just comes down to 50-50s, man. Whether you nail the right card with MST, and this is a perfect example. If he nails the Mirror Force, a Dark Arm goes through, and he's in a commanding position. But since he missed it, here comes Heavy. Heavy's the return. Oof. I mean, they're still even in cards. So is Edwin going to be afraid of Gores here? I wouldn't. He set return. He doesn't have Gores. Attack him. If he drops Gores after... Yeah, good play. If he dropped Gores after setting the return, I would lose my mind. But I have seen crazy stuff like that happen before. Alright, so Julio starts out by summoning Armageddon Knight. Oh, I can't see what he said because of the angle. So, again, this tournament was 64 players. We had quite a few people that came from out of town. A couple from Brownsville, a couple from Oklahoma, a couple from Houston, one guy from Austin. And, I mean, more than half the room was probably Epic players. So, there was like 7. Only one guy from out of town made top 8. So, I'm glad to see my locals, 2 of them made the finals. Alright, top for Plague. Synchro. Unfortunately, I did not make top 8 this time. Just But the two people who beat me were guys from my local, Mergeem, and Edwin, who both made top 8. So at least they beat me, and they didn't scrub out. At least they top 8'd. I did go to game 3 with both of them though. All right, so he's gonna synchro for Brio. He chose not to go for the Goyo. 23-23. Really? You don't want to take the Stardust? Who wants to get the Vayu in the graveyard? I don't know, man. I would have Goyoed. Yeah, I think I would have Goyoed. And here comes Burial. Yeah, see, now because you didn't go for the Goyo, oof. Yeah, Julio's getting punished. Because if you had Goyo, this Armor Master wouldn't be a threat. No, Julio, come on, man. Because you haven't been coming to Epic. Alright, so Vayu effect, make Armor Master, attack the Brio. See, that would have been a Goyo. And... you would have had the Stardust. He probably runs over the Stardust with Armor Master, so you would have Goyo and Armling right now. He could also make a level 8. I don't know if the level 8 was worth it though. Alright, so he summons Arma. What a good draw. He's at 57. This isn't game unless if he has return. If he has return, then it is game. So attack for 200, 14 and 23. I think he has return. Do you have return, bro? No return? Okay, so 16 or 18 to 31. I mean, Julio already used his Dark Arm and his return's gone, so the only thing he can really... even Burial's not that great right now. But he has a Vayu play, so he can go Vayu, make Armor... oh, I forgot he still had that. Okay. Yeah, Julio's not in a bad spot. Go Armor Master, run over the Arm Wing. Yes, run over the Arm Wing, and then pass. Now, he might have other plays I don't know of, but this seems like the... if he has his... oh, okay, he has Greffer. Okay, he's in a good spot. Yep. Okay. But now he's going to run over your... see, this is... if anything, Julio kind of got punished here by drawing the Greffer. Because if he would have went for Goyo... and he had Heavy Storm too? Yeah, oh man, Julio should have made that Brio. Because he drew Greffer. He would have went Greffer, pitch Vayu. He'd be in a commanding spot right now. I think he wins, right? Yeah. I think he easily wins this game if he would have went for Goyo instead of Brio. Oh, he drew another Greffer. My God, yeah. So right, 900, 1,000. What if he beats him with that brain control, same way he beat me? Oh no, he got Arma. Oh, that's game. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, Julio picks up his cards. Oof. Yeah, Julio could have won that game. So that's what Yu-Gi-Oh comes down to, man. It's just small choices like that. Going for a Brio instead of Goyo to get the Vayu in the graveyard. I don't think it's worth it. Especially like a lot of the times you want to keep the Vayu in your hand because you can draw into Greffer or Rhoda. Okay, here comes Arma from Julio. He's going to have to pull off the Legacy 2-0, so he sends Plague turn 1 with Arma. Set 2 pass. Now Edwin sets 2. Now I'm curious to see what these two sided in against each other. Oh, Starlight Road. Okay, since he's playing Nitro, Starlight Road is good here. So attack for 14. So we're at 66 to 8K. Set 1. Set maybe a Raikou. Pass. Dust Shoot? Oh, okay, comes Dust Shoot. Spread them! As the sheriff likes to say. Hey, spread them. Lightning Vortex, Vayu, Arma. What is it? Is it Allure? Icarus? Lightning Vortex? Yeah, Allure, Icarus, Lightning Vortex. So he might allure away the Vayu, but he needs it for Icarus attack. So let's see what everyone decides to do. Okay, so Yada first. I agree. Yada first before you play the Allure. There's the Allure. Probably gonna banish the Vayu. Yep, banish Vayu. Summon Greffer, pitch Vayu, so he drew another Vayu. So we know he's got Icarus. Oh, oh no. So now if Julio caught that, he knows that Edwin doesn't have Dark Carved. It's unfortunate when that happens. Okay, so he has Icarus. And Julio decides to bottomless. And oh, he dusts the Starlight Road. Okay. Attack Arma for 3. Set 1. So he's got Lightning Vortex in hand, right? Lightning Vortex, Icarus. He probably set the Icarus. So Icarus and Lightning Vortex in hand. Yeah, we don't know the other card. We just know Icarus and Lightning Vortex. Charge. Mills Heavy, Raikou, and Torrential. So what did he set? So one Raikou go. Oh, Julio likes playing Lila. Yeah, so Julio I think has 4 targets for charge. See, lately I've been playing like 2 Raikou, 1 Jane, because I hate drawing double Raikou. I like Jane because Jane acts. It's another monster you can get with Rhoda. And you know, in certain matchups, you want to go Rhoda, grab Jane, run over or trade with run over Shura, run over Sirocco, run over. And then you know sometimes you get lucky, mill something off the Jane. So anyway, he charges and then gales over the Greffer, leaving Edwin at 6150. Oh, I think he has Kaiku. Okay. I think he has Kaiku and whatever he charged for. What did he charge for? Another Raikou or Lila? Okay, he charged for Raikou. So what did he set? He must have not set another Raikou. He might have set like a Necro or something. A Vayu. I don't think it's Raikou. Would he Raikou and then Kaiku? Julio? I mean Edwin? I don't think so. Alright, so attack. Okay, so he doesn't have anything to stop the Kaiku summon, so he might have a return or another Yada, a Dust Tornado, something like that. MST. Yeah, I don't think that's a Raikou. I think it's a Necrogardener. Yeah, my guess is he said a Necrogardener. We'll see if I'm right. Four cards. So summon Arma. Send what? Plague? Yep, send Plague. So you could Goyo the Kaiku. DD Crow would be devastating right here if Julio has it. Crow. No Crow. Oof. So he's going to Goyo the Kaiku. Yeah, attack the Kaiku. Effect. Not looking too good for my boy Julio right now. I'm rooting for Edwin, but I'd be fine if Julio wins as well. Okay, it was Vayu, yeah. It was either Vayu or Necro, so he goes Sirocco. Tribute the Vayu for Sirocco. Run over Kaiku, set 1, so we know he has Raikou in hand. Goyo attack, and there's a D Prison. So yeah, he has Raikou, Sirocco, And he just drew another Vayu. Okay. This is probably why he doesn't want to attack. Because he doesn't want to lose his Sirocco to prison. Attack, set the Raikou. Okay. Depending on the rest of Edwin's hand, this game could go either way. Why is he checking his Banish Pile? Did he draw? Is he checking for Vayus? Yeah, he's probably checking to see how many Vayus he had left. And here comes Foolish. See, I tell people this about Foolish. Foolish is good mid to late game. It's just not. I just don't like it in my opening hand. But like, it's an extender. Like, it allowed him to. I actually think it's pretty good in the Nitro Vayu deck. The Foolish. See, now that helped Edwin. Look at it as another Armageddon Knight that doesn't take up your normal summon. So runs over the Sirocco, and now, I mean, it's Raikou. He charged for it. Just attack him. Now, he could be bluffing you, but I would attack. Oh, no, you didn't attack. Come on, man. He might have something to stop the Raikou, though. I mean, we know his cards. He has Icarus, Lightning Vortex. Yeah, those are his cards. Oh, Julio milled the Dark Arm. See, you can see here, this is the difference between Edwin and Julio's deck. Edwin isn't going to mill his Dark Armor unless he does it with Card Trooper. That's the only card that helps him mill. But at the same time, you won't win game because like a lot of times the standard Vayu deck wins just because they mill insane. All right, run over 900. No, that's 9. Yeah, that's 9. I think they did the math wrong. And then 200. Let's hope it doesn't matter. But Julio's in a really good spot. He's at 6K. Edwin's at 2850. Even though I think they might have messed up the life points. Go for Stardust. Yeah, Julio's just not drawing any trap cards. Oh, what a good draw. Oh, man. What a good... Yeah, we know his cards. Oh, my God. That was a good draw. Man, he ripped... That was insane. Because now his Icarus is live, too. So if Julio just tries to do anything, he's just going to Icarus him. God, that was a good draw. You can see that Julio was a little frustrated. I don't blame him. That was an insane draw. It's one of his best draws right there. Gale. All right, set a monster pass. So now Edwin could Icarus if he wants to. Yep, Icarus, Lightning Vortex, and a mystery card. No wonder this game dragged on. Say third back row. If you do have another Raikou, don't flip it and target the old one. Target the new one. Just don't target the old one. No, oh, Julio, come on, man. You knew he had the Icarus. Unless you're trying to force him to bait it out. Okay, maybe you're trying to bait it out. Maybe Julio's trying to bait it out. Okay, we'll give him that one. 33. So he's gonna deprison the Armor Master. Vayu attack for 800. Okay, I see why Julio did it. He's just trying to bait out the Icarus. So it looks like Julio passed. Or sorry, Edwin passed and Julio attacks him. So 12. Man, you can't do anything with all those cards. Well, we know he has Lightning Vortex. I mean, I know you don't want a Lightning Vortex of Vayu. I don't think I would side that card against Vayu Turbo anyway. I don't think he should have sided that card in. Oh, here comes Card Trooper. Oof. What a draw. Chaos Sorcerer, Caius. Let's see. You're going for game. Attack for game with Card Trooper. And he Mirror Forces. That's fine. You're going to draw a card. You have Vayu in the graveyard. Edwin's got Lightning Vortex. Yeah, I don't think you should side that card in the mirror match. That card is good against like Titanial decks, Light Sworn sometimes. All right, looks like yeah, Edwin just did draw much, man. I wonder what's in his hand. What's he holding? Oh man. All right, Torrential's the arm wing. Does he have another Vayu or is he out? He might have Gores. I think that's one card he probably has. He probably has Gores. Oh, they both sided in Lightning Vortex against each other. See, I wouldn't side that card in the mirror in any against any Vayu deck. Yeah, I'm trying to think what deck I would side Lightning Vortex in, like Amaryllis. Um, I guess it's if I'm playing Blackwing and I want to out Consecrated Light, then I guess against a Consecrated Light deck, probably sided against Machina. Oh, he had to deprison the hamster, so he had to summon the hamster because he's probably out of Rykos, and Edwin had to deprison just because he's so low. The rest of his cards probably aren't good. My guess is one of the cards in Edwin's hand is Gores. That's my guess. That's why I always tell people you kind of tell when your opponent has Gores by the way they play their cards. Like if there's a card that they just haven't set or haven't summoned at all for turns, then you'd be like, okay, his card is Gores. One of his cards in hand is Gores. Or a brick, but okay, so here comes Julio's Gores, but we know he has Lightning Vortex, which is fine. Yep. He gets rid of the dead Dark Arm. So, yeah, this has been a long second game. Oh, Sirocco, attack. He's checking for Necro. Okay, he has Necro, but Julio has Mirror Force. And Lightning Vortex. Yeah, his Heavy's gone. Pass. This has been a good finals, man. Especially the second game. And game one was good too. Just I think if Julio would have went for Goyo game one, he wins that game. But I will say this, I don't know how much online, if Julio plays online at all. I'm not sure. I know Edwin does. I know Edwin plays online and he plays at local, so Edwin's probably got a lot of reps in this year playing Edison. Because he's become a regular, he's always at Epic, and I know he's played online. I don't know how much he's playing online, but I know he probably plays on ladder. All right, Sirocco pump, attack, and here comes deprison, and Edwin concedes. So Julio forces the third game. Game 3 of the largest Edison local we've ever had at Epic. 64 players, 6 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8. Who will be the second, I guess, monthly winner. This is only the second big tournament we've had at Epic. The first one was won by the Tire King Javi, so who will it be? Edwin with Nitro Vayu or Julio with traditional Vayu? So Edwin goes first, sets a back row, and passes to Julio. Good start, Summon Card Trooper, Milk Pulse, Lightning Vortex, and Starlight Road. And he's going to jar. No, don't jar it to Gores, man. No, man. Gores? What happened to the life points, man? Oh, I think maybe Julio's phone died. It makes sense. You're keeping track of life points the entire day. Yo, thank you guys. I appreciate putting the life points out there because I don't want to do it on my phone. It's hard enough to keep track of everything that happens in the game and doing commentary, but then having to keep track of life points as well. It's tough, man. MST's the MST. Wind control. Oh, man. Mills deprison Gores. Okay, so he did have the Gores. Maybe he was trying to jar into the Gores. Yeah, I've done that before. But here's where we talk about the milling aspect. He got rid of the Gores. Sorry, the return. So attack for 13, attack for 19. I don't think he has Gores. Yeah, Julio doesn't have Gores. But you still play it safe and make an attack this way. It's more damage anyway. And if he does have the Gores, you could just make Goyo main phase 2 and half the Gores. Okay, Goyo, set 1, and pass. 48 to 61. 2 darks in Edwin's grave. I think he has heavy. Yeah, brain control might not be bad in this Nitro Vayu deck because Cam, who top decked the last deck big online tournament deck Devastators, he told me that the reason Brain is good in his deck because he has easy access to Plague. He plays triple Arma, triple Grepher, Rhoda, that's 7, plus Plague itself, plus, yeah, so 3, 6, 7, Plague itself, 8, Gale, 9, 3 Sirocco. There's 12 targets that you can convert Brain Control with. Edwin also plays Foolish, so that's like 13. So I actually think Brain Control is decent in his deck. Versus, like I was talking about, the Martin who played Hero Beat. He can only convert his Mind Control and Brain Control with a few cards. That's why I don't like it in that deck. Alright, so he tops for play. Crow would be devastating right here. Oh, he does have Gores. Ooh. You guys know I always say this. You know you're in trouble. Or not you know you're in trouble. It hurts so bad when your play gets crowed. Because now he's going to Goyo the Arma. Probably send Necrogarda. Or... that's my guess. He's going to send Necrogarda. And Julio's got no back row. He has Gores in his hand. Alright, attack. Yep, effect. Take the Arma. Oh, man. It's not looking good for our boy Julio. 61, 34. I'm going to guess he's going to send Necrogarda. It always feels like the safe choice. Yep. It's like... send Necro. Now Julio has a Gores, which he's going to have to... if he doesn't run over the Arma, he's going to have to drop it on the Arma next turn. See, this is why sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of Gores, because I can see it in his hand. I think, I've said this in the past, I think Gores is overrated. I'm not saying it's a bad card, I just think it's overrated. Like I've done well in tournaments without Gores in my Vayu deck in the past. Oh man, it goes for 6. Brio. Can he not? No, there's no. Okay, so he drops the Gores on the Brio. Now Goyo's gonna attack Gores. Sometimes you could get Colossal up to like 34 in the Vayu mirror match because there's so many warriors. That's what I was checking. I was checking to see if Edwin had enough warriors. Because it would have been, if he goes play with Goyo, it would have been 2 warriors plus the armor. No, there's no way. There's not enough warriors. Okay, Julio's got Crow and Caius. Those are the cards in his hand. And Edwin Lightning Vortex in him. So, yeah, Crow. Oh, you know what I always say, guys. You know you're in trouble when you have to set TV Crow. Bounce back the back row. So he's going to chain return just to try and stay alive. And summon Arma. Oh, okay. So here's the top 4 picture. So we have Gabe. Congrats to Edwin on first place. So we have Gabriel, who got the Ultimate Miracle Fusion for 4th place. They actually did play it out for 3rd and 4th because 3rd got the DT Bryonic, and then we have Gabriel got 4th with Blackwing. Spartan got 3rd with Hero Beat. He's the only guy who made top 8 who was from out of town. Julio got 2nd, got the mod played, or the Ultra Cal Source, and Julio and Edwin first place with the Steam deck. You see the box there. So congrats to these guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this tournament. I had a blast competing and doing commentary. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. Bye, guys.